China has lifted its ban on outbound group tours to South Korea for the first time in more than 6 years since Seoul's deployment of a U.S. defense system. Related industries, including tourism and retail, are busy preparing to welcome the tourists back. Our business correspondent Shin Ha-young tells us what to expect.
Local businesses such as those in tourism, cosmetics, and duty-free shops have welcomed China's latest move, which lifts a ban on Chinese tour groups. They're expecting sales to recover after being hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic and the drop in the number of tourists from China after restrictions were imposed 6 years ago.
We are expecting sales to improve with more Chinese tourists. We are preparing a variety of joint promotions with tourism businesses and airlines to enhance the shopping convenience for Chinese tourists.
I hope it provides an opportunity, especially for small business owners, to resume their operations.
Individual Chinese tourists have been able to travel to South Korea, but the big deal about the tour groups is how much they spend.
Data from the Korea Tourism Organization shows the number of Chinese tourists, which surpassed 8 million in 2016, was reduced by nearly half in 2017 due to the deployment of the U.S. missile defense system. Then the COVID-19 pandemic caused the numbers to plunge further. With Beijing allowing group tours to resume, Seoul's travel deficit is one of the key areas that is expected to see a recovery. The country's travel balance during the first half of this year recorded a $4.65 billion deficit, the biggest deficit for the same period since 2018. There has been a travel deficit for 22 consecutive years up to 2022. And South Korea could reach its 23rd year in the red if this trend continues, so all eyes are now on the Chinese tour groups. However, while an expert says there will be an improvement in South Korea's travel deficit, whether or not there is a return to a surplus remains uncertain as Chinese consumer behavior has changed.
Japan is one of the preferred travel destinations for Chinese tourists. This is due to its proximity, strong preference for Japanese products, and the depreciation of the Japanese yen. As the cost of living in China is low, it is dealing with deflationary concerns, while South Korea is experiencing relatively high inflation.
Meanwhile, after allowing group tours, in just one day on Friday, reservations were made for a total of 53 Chinese cruise ships to visit Jeju, meaning that more Chinese tourists are expected to visit South Korea from now on. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.